Drama I could do without, yeah.
Very good.
I've put what's coming up Alan and Tim next week. It's not. It's me and Tim.
Oh, that's a relief, because I didn't think I was on next week.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm still going back in the office for work and stuff, so nothing's changed from what I explained about last week there with that. Have you done anything interesting coronavirus related, seeing that we'll all be having to wear face masks in shops in a couple of weeks' time? Have you been getting on board the face masks?
Yeah, we were. That's kind of revealing a conversation before we started recording. I've figured out how to actually wear a face mask with glasses, which for those of you who've tried to do that, it's a nightmare of fogged up lenses. But yes, I found that the best thing to do is to kind of bring the mask as low as you can, but make sure that it's still covering your nose. Otherwise, it doesn't work. And all those people walking around with their nose exposed with a mask on, stop it. For goodness sake, because it's just so pointless. But yeah, so other than figuring out how to wear a mask correctly and still being able to see where I can go, that's about as exciting as my week's been, I'm afraid.
Fair enough. Most clubs have started to get all their staff off furlough leave and stuff like that now. So most of the clubs will be, I guess, sourcing masks if they hadn't already done it. So buy your face mask from your rugby league club.
Yeah, it seems like there's lots of branded ones out there if you're so inclined. So yeah, it's a good way to show your support. Good
stuff. So yeah, Tim's back next week. We'll find out more about some of the community game stuff, and you never know, he might have an inside line on League One. We'll see. I'm not putting too much pressure up on him to deliver there, because no one else has delivered on what's going on in League One.
Perhaps he'll just delay the decision to next week and then make Sarah answer it instead.
Yeah. Well, hopefully by then. We need, actually, talking about things we shouldn't talk about on the show, we need to sort out the schedule after next week, because I think that's when we've scheduled up to. So we'll have to get on that. Yeah, do you want to tell the people where they can get across the show on social media?
Yep, so we're at Super League Pod on Twitter and Instagram. You can find us at facebook.com/Super League Pod. If you want to email us anything, it is superleaguepod@gmail.com. You can find the episode blog posts at superleaguepod.com. You can search for the show on Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict, Stitcher, and anywhere else you can normally find your podcasts. And we're also on YouTube.
Yeah, we want to thank our partners, Rob's Toy Shop. Enter SLP discount on checkout at Rob's Toy Shop on eBay and get 5% cash back on orders over £5, plus give 1% cash back to SLP. Little Warden, vital alerts for hidden issues. Head to littlewarden.com to see what they can do for you. Mascot Browns for all your international rugby league gear. And Sarah's Bookcase. Sarah sells Usborne books with access to over 3,000 titles from baby to teenager. There's something for everyone. Find out more on Facebook and Twitter pages. Just search for Sarah's Bookcase. I can't remember if Sarah said about this on the show or if me and Sarah spoke about it before or after the show, but there was some ordering issues with Usborne's new platform. But I saw a post on the Sarah's Bookcase Facebook page before that has been resolved, and there seems to be some 10% discount going around as well. So head over to Facebook and see about getting some books. That's it for this week's show. Episode
Very good.
270 of the Super League Pod. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. Less wig and slaggy off you than last week.
See, the fundamental thing is, I think you and I agree about promotion and relegation, and that just makes them more harmonious conversations.
Yes, yeah, but less interesting for the listeners, I think. But even
yeah,
so,
we need to come up with some counter positions next time. Maybe if you can. Bring up more traumatic memories from. Perhaps we could talk about the 2007 playoff match. That could really kick off.
I mean, we've talked about that a lot during lockdown. I think there's been a few recurring themes, hasn't there? And that playoff match, the £1 million game, any sort of Hull KR game at Magic Weekend, the Jordan Tanzi offside try game at the first Magic weekend. They've been mainstays of the conversation throughout the lockdown period. So let's see if we can come up with. I think the SL Rewind has wound down now as we prepare for the build up to the season. But yeah, excited about the season coming back. So
it'd be great to talk about some games this side of the world as well.
Exactly. Thanks to everyone for listening to your. In fact, if you're still listening now, you're amazing, because you listen to all our nonsense waffle at the end. But also, please do just press share on Facebook. Please do hit retweet on Twitter. You know, it's really the way that other people find out about the show, or people might be reminded to get back into listening to the show and stuff like that. So please do that, everyone, and we'll love you even more for it. But thank you
for listening
to your favourite Rugby League podcast, the Super League Pod.
Stay alert, everyone.
Wear a mask.
Yeah, or not.
Soon. Ta-ra.
Bye.